do know that she was, in fact, badly injured in the shooting this morning, as were 12 others. We're waiting for definitive word now, on a further word, I should say, as to whether the Congresswoman is still alive. And we're certainly hoping for the best, but as soon as we hear something, we will let you know. We do understand there's going to be a news conference about an hour from now at University Medical Center, where most or all are trying.
Just earlier that the person drove up in a vehicle, but then there were other reports that he was on foot. Do you know which one?
Well, we actually don't know, but I can tell you, Mindy, right after we arrived, around 10:45, I can tell you that several SWAT members were going through the parking lot with long guns pointed at trunks, pointing at the inside of cars, searching for something. We aren't sure exactly if they were just doing a routine check or if they were looking for information from that suspect's vehicle, if that suspect even had a vehicle here. We are not sure how that suspect got there, but we are told that that suspect walked up with one gun, possibly multiple guns, according to the Sheriff's Department, and opened fire on this Congress on your corner.
All right, thank you so much, Mark. I'm Mindy Blake, and along with KOLD News 13's Heather Rowe. If you're just tuning us in right now, we want to get you up to date on what's happened. U.S. Representative Gabrielle Giffords is in surgery right now after being shot this morning. 4 people are confirmed dead in this incident, 7 others hurt. This happened outside the Safeway store at Oracle and Ina. The Congresswoman was holding a Congress on Your Corner event. She was talking to constituents about concerns that they have in the district, as she always does when she's back here in town. And simply somebody walked up with a gun and started shooting.
Yes, and obviously a very active scene. A lot of witnesses are calling in right now reporting what they saw. We had a witness on the phone just a short time ago reporting that he saw bullet holes in windows near the Congresswoman right after this happened. A woman had run inside to where he was, covered in blood. Obviously a horrific scene. This is all unfolding as we speak at Ina and Oracle right now. And of course we have crews, including Mark Stein, who is live in the area. And we continue to get people on the phone telling us what they saw earlier this morning. A meet and greet, right, that was happening there at Ina and Oracle. And Soma Sias is also live. He is joining us live from UMC, where we are expecting a press conference to be held at about 1:30. We're going to go on out to Som now. Som?
That's what we're hearing. We're hearing that a press conference will be held inside the University Medical Center at 1:30. Again, as Mark Stein just reiterated a little while ago.
Showed up here. I can tell you, and those who live here in Tucson know the front entrance to the University Medical Center. Again, it is one of the best and finest trauma centers in the entire.
This is a terribly tragic story in southern Arizona, and as Tom said this morning, just wakes you up on a Saturday.
It shakes you up, yeah, and beyond that, it's just, just from the reaction we're seeing from our viewers, folks who live in Tucson now, just total shock and disbelief at this point. Even though we know this happens in the world, this happened in our backyard, this happened this morning in Tucson, Arizona, and folks coming out with very strong sentiments now, very strong reaction. The national media now picking up on this, starting to get reports from around the nation in reaction to what happened at 10 o'clock this morning.
God, you know what they're going to use this for, don't you? Oh my God, this is so horrible.
Various figures about injuries, potential deaths. Right now, none of that is official, and we will get that at 1:30 today from the University Medical Center. We will keep you posted. We'll be inside that news conference, and we'll let you know what we know as soon as we get it. We can tell you.
As much as I disliked her being our representative, there's no way that she deserves this kind of bullshit. And
Who you've been seeing,
you know what they're going to
for
use
this
this
part of the
for?
morning.
The government's
just
been
stepped out
waiting
of the
for
studio.
something
She's
like
going to be
this.
working with our team to get more information. We are making a lot of phone calls.
Damn it.
We are sending all of our crews out into the field to get every bit of information that we can bring you. So I just want to say good afternoon, and if you are just joining us, we do have word. Gabrielle Giffords is in the hospital, and as Joel was just mentioning, she and others who were shot this morning, we have been hearing conflicting reports as to exactly the condition of Ms. Giffords, and the Associated Press has just sent us this word from a hospital spokeswoman saying that Representative Giffords is alive in critical condition
after that shooting. Now, that is according to the Associated Press. And as we've been hearing, a lot of different outlets reporting a lot of different things, but this is the word from the Associated Press as of 2 minutes ago. A hospital spokeswoman is telling AP that Gabrielle Giffords is alive in critical condition.
Again, Gabrielle Giffords was taken to University Medical Center just a couple of hours ago.
That's just great.
About them as well. Certainly worried about the Congresswoman, but these are people that we know and people that we consider, close friends, people we've dealt with for years. And so we're trying to find out more information about who might have died at the scene as well.
And certainly, Bud, it's having a ripple effect across southern Arizona, but really reverberating across the country. In Washington, D.C., I can imagine a lot of her colleagues in the nation's capital.
This is horrible.
Taken down and arrested in custody, unharmed, but we do understand 12 people, including Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords, were injured. We're hearing conflicting reports as to whether or not some of those who were shot were killed. Again, we're working to get information on that as well. No official word on any casualties at this point.
You know, Gabrielle Giffords, Congresswoman Giffords, was at an event this morning.
A minute ago they were saying
the type of which she
6 people were shot. Hang on a minute.
And are now met with this tragedy right in front of them and attempting to digest all of this right now. We will keep you updated here on the scene on Oracle, but for now, reporting live, Ryan Record, News 4 Tucson. We'll send it back to the studio.
What happened to all the people being shot?
Ryan.
You just said
let's head out
6
now
were
to
dead.
News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo, who's
Minutes
also
ago.
near that
All
scene.
these channels said
Lupita,
that.
tell us what you can see, what you have heard, and what you understand at this point.
I can tell you that I'm here at University Medical Center, and this is where we understand that Congresswoman Giffords was brought in after she was shot. Now, we have conflicting reports here, but it's my understanding from my sources that the Congresswoman has passed. Very, very sad. Ryan was talking about people being in total disbelief. Well, that's pretty much what the mood is here at University Medical Center. University Medical Center is not saying anything at this hour. They say that they're going to have a news conference at 1:30 today. So we hope to learn more then as to what had happened. But again, conflicting reports, but my sources are saying that unfortunately and sadly and a terrible, terrible day here in Tucson, that Congressman Giffords has passed. And I've been receiving numerous calls from the Congresswoman's friends who are also mutual friends of mine, and it's just the phone calls are filled with tears. They can't believe it. This is just not happening, and it's very, very, very sad. Back to you.
Lupita. I want to share an email I just received from a viewer, Sue Krentz, the wife of...
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Working to get in touch with some of our other local representatives here in southern Arizona. I was in the newsroom just a minute ago before I came out here to the set, and we are trying to reach Congressman Raul Grijalva, who works very closely with Congresswoman Giffords. We are trying to reach him for comment.
Oh my God.
At UMC right now, where Gabrielle Giffords is in surgery. We are being told by some of her press people. Of course, we have Mark Stein, who is joining us live from the scene where the shooting happened. This is a live picture of Ina and Oracle, where this took place just a short time ago. A massive shooting. This happened just about 10:30, where we have heard that a suspect opened fire. Obviously, a very active scene at this point. We do know that a suspect is in custody, but at this point, that is all we know. We don't know if he drove in, if he walked in, but we do know